Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. We have an absolute first pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And our pitcher tonight, Bryce Miller. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo,
Yankees,
don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Jose Altuve, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Just missed.
That ball went out.
Off the mark there. And that swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Fermin brings it in. And there's one down. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. And down towards the bottom of the lineup, hitting eighth here, Yasmani Grandal.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch.
Manny Machado in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. One out, base is empty. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the catch for the out.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
First baseman, Freddie
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout?
No, I'm not that cruel. But someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
Freddie Freeman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Fly ball down the line. Profar has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. So here's the lefty, Shota Imanaga. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a field difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Ball to strike.
Nope, that's down.
Right through. Caught him looking for the K.
Batting second.
Pablo Reyes stands in. 3 for 7 in the series so far. All-Star a season ago. 31 years old. And he was born in Japan. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And a base hit right there.
Batting third, shortstop.
Here's the
Gunnar
shortstop at the
Henderson.
plate. Gunnar Henderson homered last night, added another hit as well. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Next pitch is outside. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Profar gets a piece there. And a pitch. That's off the mark. And 1-1. Reyes off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it remains 2-2. That one hammered left field. Ozuna ranging back. That is the inning. 1 left for Toronto. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Yankees,
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Miller back to work. And downstairs. Line drive. Dives, and he can't hang on. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up
Batting
any
fifth,
better than
right
that.
fielder,
Just a very
Jorge
nice approach and
Soler.
swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Jorge Soler up at the plate.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
That's a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that is out of play. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So 2 down now, and here is Blake Perkins. And that misses. Ball 1.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Hey! And there's a ball. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. No score here in the second. That's down and in.
2 strikes.
Two outs. Struck him out looking. Down in order go the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back now in Toronto. And now here's the veteran DH, Jorge Polanco.
Jorge Polanco.
First pitch misses. And there's a foul ball. That one finds the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Juan Yepez.
Here's Juan Yepez. Right through there for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Joey Wiemer next up for the Blue Jays. Inside just missed. Wiemer with a homer in his last game. Two out, space is empty. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Freddie Fermin next up for the Blue Jays. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Now snap throw to first.
No, he's in
Weimer
there.
back on a dive. Pitch
Ball, that's off
misses,
the plate.
and that is ball one. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice line drive to full side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now the center fielder, Sam Hilliard. That to right. Soler sizing this one up. And the inning is over. The Jays push across a run on this double. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Swings over the top of that one.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike. Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. And that one almost got him. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good job to fight that one off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Marcell Ozuna stands in now and watches strike 1. That one not close. And now it's even 1-1. Just off the inside edge.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Next offering is fouled back. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. To third. And foul ball. In the air to left center. Hilliard under this one. He's got it. And that is out number 3.
I wanna live now, I wanna live deeper. Realize the most of my words are cheaper. Meet me on the seabed, that's where I'll be. Need oxygen so I can sleep.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. This is Bryson Stott.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one missed.
Outside.
And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. So up next for Toronto, Pablo Reyes. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's a strike. That clips the corner.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Out to short. Zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
2 down, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First offering, and it just misses. Tap foul at the plate. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Jose Altuve.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Altuve, a former Gold Glove winner, a career batting average over 300, and he was born in Venezuela. Reyes. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Now batting, third baseman, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. That's a strike, and it's 0 1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's there. He's got it. And there it's down.
The first baseman,
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. That's in there. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Perkins makes the grab, and there's 1 away.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And now for the Jays, Jorge Polanco struck out swinging his first time. Base stack center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And now it's Juan Yepez, struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. Man at first, 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Polanco, the runner at first with 2 gone. And the next pitch is way outside. Grounds 1 to short. Perdomo. They get the force, and that'll do it. Blue Jays held in check. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. First pitch misses.
You know, these Yankees, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
That's about as nasty of a split as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
Soler, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Inside.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. And that one clips the corner. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Just missing there. And that's ball two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
Perkins in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Misses inside, and that's ball 1. In the air, left field, down the line. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch to the plate lately. It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
The 0-1. Just off the inside edge. Runner at second, 2 down. Fought off foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just off the outside edge. 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Just off.
Oh, with 2 strikes here, I love it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Man on second, 2 down. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Catcher ready for me.
Shota back to work. Just missed.
Outside.
That one hit the knees for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So up next for Toronto, Sam Hilliard. In the air, left field. Ozuna hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman Bryson Stott.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Bryson Stott. 0 for 2 in this one. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play move. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Pablo Reyes now at the plate. 1 for 2. And that drops in for a strike.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Fastball for a strike. 1 out. Runners at first and second.
Got the dish, looking to look the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Lifted in the air down the left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Henderson, the next to hit, takes outside.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Late swing, foul to the left. First and second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
The 1-2 stays alive. Two on, 2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Lifted in the air, right field. Soler getting an angle on it, and that is that. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Yankees nothing. Inning number 6. And now the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. That's
Ball
too
1.
low. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
He was late there. Strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Strike.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one way inside. Swing and a chopper. Throws to first in time. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Close but called a ball. Ball 1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And he grounds one back up the middle. Two quick outs to open the top of the sixth. So the lineup flips over. Jose Altuve stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss as he was late.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. That one hit to right. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. That misses, and it's 1-2. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Next pitch is inside. 2-2. Fastball is outside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And that is that. So another. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the sixth. Now the left fielder, Jurickson Profar. This one in the air. Freeman pulls that one down, and there's one away. Now it's the DH, Jorge Polanco. Just missed. And that's off the inside edge. And the count now 2-0. Right through there for a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least.
And here's the first baseman, Juan Yepes, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Scott Alexander.
There's the strike. One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the sixth. And ball one.
2 strikes. That's ball 2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Man at second. On the ground to the left. Perdomo. Fires to first in time. So digging in, Joey Wiemer. Strike one. swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Runner from third comes across, and they take a 2-run lead. The throw to second is offline.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So up next, Freddie Fermin. His split numbers between June and July there. And another ball.
2-0.
And misses inside. Next offering in there for a strike. And now 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
First base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And here is Sam Hilliard. Swinging a ground ball, and that's just foul. Weimer, the lead runner at second. Fermin on at first with 2 down. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Now a long throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 3-0. So the batting order turns over. Now at the plate, Bryson Stott. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. 2 on, 2 outs. Next offering is in for a strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. 2 aboard, 2 outs. On the ground, right side. Freeman over to first in time. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're through 6 full. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees nothing. Top of inning number 7. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Number 15, Emilio.
And Manny gets a piece. The Yankees looking to rally. That one a little bit high, and the count is 1-1. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Cam Boozer up and throwing. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And here's Freddie Freeman. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Next pitch is outside. And a big swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
On the ground at first. Could be two. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Fouled off left side. Out to center. Hilliard puts it away for the out. And now the right fielder, Jorge Soler. One home run shy of 200 for his career. Outside, and that's ball one. And that one cutting but missing down low. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
That one finds the zone. 3-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The kick, the 3-2. And he walked him. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here comes the manager. Orion Kirkering takes over on the mound.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Perkins up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Next pitch misses way outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Not even close there. 3-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
On the corner for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. Full count now. And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. And that is the inning. Yankees strand a pair. And we're back. Here's the 3rd baseman, Pablo Reyes.
Arodys Chapman.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Chapman, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter.
1-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Ozuna ranging after it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch just misses. Action in the pen down there. Dauri Moreta, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's hard hit on the line. Perkins hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jurickson Profar.
Jurickson Profar.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Up the middle, and there's a hit. And that gives Jorge Polanco a chance to hit with 2 out.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Jorge Polanco.
Polanco.
Just missed. The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Two outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brings it in, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Toronto, but they lead it 3-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cam Boozer on for the 30th time this year. Here's Josh Bell.
Off for the Yankees.
The Yanks in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Strike on the inside corner.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And the 0-1. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. And the sweeper is off the plate.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Bell gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In the air, right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. They pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
High leverage spot coming up for the big bat of Marcell Ozuna. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Tying run at the plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning. And that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Jose Altuve steps up in a big spot here. And that's ripped for a base hit. throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
This to center field. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is still loaded and still only 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. These days most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it. Really important at bat coming up now.
Manager out of the clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. 1 run in already. The tying run is in to score, and we are starting over. Tie game here in the 8th. Geraldo Perdomo stepping in now for the Yankees.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Out there to center. It's going to fall for a hit. Here comes Machado around third. He's safe. 4 to 3. They take the lead.
Big RBI for him right there. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
2 on, 1 out. And next for New York, Jorge Soler. In there at the knees. 0-1. Two on, 1 out. That one's in there. 0-2 now. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Rusdar Grotterol, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Gonsolin getting cranked up as well. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes.
Now batting, the center fielder, Blake Perkins.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Blake Perkins. 1 for 3. That's outside, and that's ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Late swing fouled off. Freeman over at second. Perdomo at first. 2 out of the inning. And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And now it's 1-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Reaching for it, makes the catch. 9 men come to the plate. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Dauri Moreta.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that one's a little bit low. 1-0. Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
Way high. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And the tying run is on base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
In there for strike one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Freddie.
And here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin.
Ball.
In the dirt, but no advance. That's ball 1. And the 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Only saw that changeup really well. Just a little early. Still barreled in. As you see, home run distance. Just couldn't keep it fair.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And now the 0-1. Little chopper rolls the 8th inning. Good eye right there.
That's a really good take. Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Hit on the ground to short. They take the force out, and the inning is now into the ball game on defense. Roman Anthony. He takes over in right. Josh Bell digs in now.
Number 26. Tony Gonsolin.
Foul ball there.
This changed defensively for the Blue Jays. Now playing in right
Gonsolin
field.
turns, fires.
Number 49.
Pitch misses there,
Roman
and the count even
Anthony.
1-1. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. J.P. Sears, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Up and in, and it's 2-1. And it's fouled away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two on the way. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Next offering is in for a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. Fermin down to first with it. In time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Marcell Ozuna.
2 out, space is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Marcell Ozuna. He swings and fouls one off.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Just missed. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings through that one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That just misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that skips into dirt. That one out to right.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
So a man at first. And up next for New York, Manny Machado.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ball 1 there.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That's ball 2.
In the dirt, but kept close.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Altuve off of first with 2 away. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Liam Hendricks.
For the New York
And this
Yankees,
is appearance number 45.
number 31. Liam
Stop.
Hendricks.
Stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Ground ball right side. Freeman takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter
Now
fighting to
batting
get there. Just rolled over
baseman,
and got the ground ball.
Pablo
He's
Reyes.
2 outs away. Reyes will hit next. Foul ball. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Inside, just missed.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
1 down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Henderson in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Right through there for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees